Hey guys, welcome back. This is Clayton5310 back here again with another What If. This is What If Deku was cheated on, part 2. Now, also, I will make another one, and it will be, yeah, it's going to be What If he was betrayed. And he is going to turn darker than dark. It'll literally become death itself. But yes, that's for the What If I'm probably going to make in a couple minutes. Well, minutes being more of maybe an hour. So let's start off. So Izuku wants revenge finally, of course. And with the new powers that he's got from the training with both Pink and White Diamond, he has grown exponentially. He was 5'5", if I remember, in the anime, or is it 5'6", and he grew to actually 7'10". Because if we're measuring up the sizes of the gems to like diamonds and stuff like that, I don't want to make him like a freaking yellow or blue. I want to make him still like a pink. Just that's his like normal size. But pink diamond's 10 foot, while white is I think about between 100 or like freaking 90 and 100 because she is tall. She's the tallest, so yeah. So wait, that would actually make pink 20. Well, 20 or 15 feet. So yeah. Pink is between 20, like, yeah, 20 feet, and pink diamond and white diamond. Pink diamond is 20 feet, while white diamond is 100 feet, being very tall. Now, as I did give you guys some of the powers, I forgot about the shields. White's diamond shield would actually be more of a reflecting shield. Think of it like reflecting a bullet off of, I guess anything. It's like that, but it's like a laser beam bouncing off a mirror. Or really anything. Now, with pinks, it's still the same, so yeah. It's not the rose quartz shield, it's just the, like, pentagon shield or hexagon shield, whatever it was. And I do want to give them, like, their own separate powers. Now, the beast thing, someone did ask, like, to give them, like, Steve Godzilla or, like, whatever that was. I don't care about that. Now, the deadly whales. Now, pink has the deadly whales, while white diamond, I think I would have more of a, I guess it would be like a flashbang. She can let off like tons of light in like a big explosion of light, blinding the enemy while not hurting her own force. So yeah. So yeah, after the months he's been training, he finally comes back to UA a lot taller, a lot more beefier, and I'll tell you this, a lot more stronger. He walks in and sees the two cheating people. As from the post, there has been clarification. The ship will be Momo. I think. I love how just notification comes up. It's Uraka. I love you more. No, no, no. It's Momo, not you anymore. All right, so it's Izuku Momo. So let's do this. When Izuku walks in, he sees Uraka and, of course, Bakugo making out, as he just gets disgusted by this and starts to, well, his most powerful stage is the in-between colors, but in, like, separate states, white's more powerful than, they're both, like, equally powerful, but together, like, the powerhouse. So, yeah, he, like, flashes up into a pink state as everyone's looking at him. And I want to say Bakugo, just because I know he's a dick. Let's say he just yells at him saying, it seems like the damn nerd's freaking jealous or whatever. Man, he's glowing pink. That's such a weak color. As he just starts laughing, as he's getting exponentially mad. Suzuki just making just want to punch this man straight right into his face. As of course, I forgot what I've fucking done. No, I didn't mean freaking done. YouTube, I think it's already been past 30 seconds. Yes, it has, so I'm fine. Um, yes. So he has been busy, and with this, Uraka and Bakugo have trained, just not much though, like not barely at all, to tell a difference. But Deku has. So I don't know like what exams I've done, so I'm gonna redo like everything if I haven't gone through anything. So, mm. Oh, actually no. And if I have done them, I could like make them better. So yeah. Oh yeah. So it's the quirk assessment, and Azuku using his new powers grow like mixes the two colors, making it even a lighter pink. Like it's like a very light pink. And tossing the ball, I'm gonna say 45,000 miles away, which is like literally going across to another continent. So yeah. And Uraka getting affinity, of course, and then blah 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 blah, and him basically getting everything next because that man can literally run faster than Jasmine. So yeah, easy, faster than Ida, baby. And jump because he can also float as well. And with White Diamond's powers, he could fly. Now he can conjure multiple weapons between bows, staves, and swords. But the between in between the staff and the two swords is going to be the very light what was it called? It's what the Grim Reaper has. It's the sickle. And with this, it's that in between of the two swords and the staff. And with this, Deku empower this is really powerful. So yes, I guess I could change it to like something like this because he just goes through his emotional phases for them trying to compete for control a bit, but he lets them control him whenever whenever one wants control. Whenever he's in hero duty, he needs full control. But whenever he's just like going around, he can let either one take control. And he doesn't like he has like Pacific days. He'll let each one take control. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are White Diamond's days, as Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are Pink's, while Sunday is left for him alone. Or no, it starts from no wait, it starts at Sunday then ends on Saturday. So Saturday it's just him, while Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday are white, while Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are pink. So yeah, it's like that. So I'm gonna say it's a Monday, so Pink's in control for today. As she instantly does her best and goes through it well. As then the next day comes around being White Diamond's day. She's a bit more cocky and well, not cocky, more dressed. Think of it instead of like what he's wearing usually, think of like more of a tuxedo looking outfit, making him look nicer. And whenever they take control, his eyes will go pink and his skin will turn that color. So, because he's already white, he'll turn even more white and pink as well if it's Pink Diamond's Day. Now, can he still take back the control on their days? Yes, he can. But he still has the promise to at least let him have control whenever he can allow them to. Which, of course, they do fine. And whenever they're talking, he does take control and talk back to them, saying like, "Oh, fine," because he doesn't really want him talk the White Diamond and Pink Diamond talking to his friends much, because he's already seen what happened, and Pink is usually more emotional into the problem, as White's more direct and trying to fix everything for herself. As he's like, maybe I should deal with the friends problem. You guys can be more of the walk around and still talk to friends, just with emotional problems or like anything like that. I think that's where I have to step in, which they're fine with. And they do see like this change between days. As yeah, Tuesday is White Diamond, so it is the heroes versus villains test. As they're all like saying, "Oh," All Might comes in saying, "I am here," coming in through the door like a normal person. As because it's White Diamond's day, she is going to just outright say this, like saying, "Look here, you stupid man. That's not how you walk in. And if you need proper manners when walking into a classroom, at least do it in proper aware. And that's your hero suit. Shouldn't you be using that whenever you need to? At least put on normal clothes when coming into a classroom." As All Might's pride has just been shut the hell down. Because you don't get some white, very white, diamond eyed student just shut you down being the number one hero. Which he tries to talk back, saying, "We're going to be doing a heroes versus villains test, though," saying, and she just blurts and saying, "Well, at least try to make an impression on your students instead of just coming in. You might be number one, but coming in looking like trash does not mean you'll be number one to someone else." As his pride's being just more destroyed by this person. As can Deku make holograms of Pink and White? Yes, he can, because I want to make sure they know who they're talking to. Has he showed anyone that? No. The first one's going to be Momo. Which Momo kind of looks at Deku, just why? Just like, as All Might's like, okay, well, and he's just stuttering now because he came in with like this aware and all hyped up for like this heroes versus villains test that they're all gonna do. And now White's just shutting the man down. Like, it's kind of hard to think, like, okay, number one, you cannot be a freaking hero if you shut down the number one hero, because that's pretty mean. Also, Deku is now just like in his head, like looking at this and just laughing because number one, he never really cared for All Might. He just thought of him like, oh, it's the number one hero. That's it to me. Never really cared about like, oh, it's the number one hero. Yeah, fanboy stuff like that. No, I don't care for All Might really, but still. You know what? Pause for a second. I know Nana Shimura off the top of my head, the seventh user, but I always forget. Uh, Wait, what was All Might's name again? Oh, Toshinori Yagi. I keep on forgetting his real name, but I know Nana by heart. Like, who's the seventh user? Nana Shimura. I don't know why. I guess there's my waifu. Nana. Uh, Back to what I was saying. Yeah. It's gonna be Momo and Deku versus, I'm gonna say, Ida, Bakugo, and Uraka. Just because Deku wanted to add in someone else he hated. Now, because it's White Diamond's Day, he thinks, oh, combat, so combat training. Which he knows he could do by himself very easily, but it's not real villains, which White is like saying, so you want me to step down and not fight them and let you take it your less? He just says, you can do it because this is just a test and no one's really gonna get hurt. Well, maybe. Just don't try to kill anybody. As Pink is just trying to like explain like why does she have that type of power? As Deku looks at her saying, whenever um if it's like a real like strong villain, I'll let me take control, but if it's like some like low tier villains, I can let you guys take care of it. Which that agreement's fine by them because they get to fight now. Even if it's like a small like criminal. But say like the main ones he's gonna take control in are All for One, Overhaul, Shigaraki, Nine, like really destructive villains. And like bomb terrorists if need to, but that won't happen often, so yeah. Now murders and stuff like this, they can all be handled by the Diamonds, so they can do what they can. Now White's gonna have fun with this because she has anger to let out because she's been fighting Pink and having like freaking cheated on emotion. If women are cheated on, Jesus Christ, they turn into like mini Godzillas. They get mad. Have I ever cheated? No. Have I ever been cheated on? Probably. I don't know. I've only ever had 2 girlfriends. I don't care. I have my weeb status to thank for that. Yeah. Deku would just let White take care of this. So White and Momo would go ahead and get along, and Pink would get along with Momo as well. As Deku would just sit back and watch. So White and I guess I could just keep on saying Deku because I want to make sure yeah, I'm just gonna say like White Deku, Pink Deku, and then Deku. So White Deku and Momo create a plan to use their powers to the best that they can. And Momo's actually having a really good plan in store. So what they're going to do is White Deku will go ahead and hold off Uraraka and Bakugo while she tries to take care of Ida. Nice. Yeah. Idiot. Oh my god, that's a bad name now. It's Idiot, yeah. There we go, that's the Idiot Ida. But yeah, that happens, they go in. Uraraka and Bakugo face off, Deku, and Momo runs past them. As Bakugo tries to be even more cocky, saying, now it's just a 2v1, this should be easy. As he runs at him as one of his explosions try to go off at Deku as it's blocked by a it's a hexagon shield. As Uraraka tries to come in like fighting tactics, being more martial arts, which does not work, sadly. Well, not sadly, greatly. So yeah. And while this is happening, Momo's fighting off Ida, being a bit harder, but it still is easy. As Deku finally just brings out White Deku brings out his spear, and of course, hits it right against the ground, shaking the entire building. As white spikes come through the walls and the roof. As it doesn't pierce them, but more likely lock them up. Basically putting them in their own cells. As White moves past them to go help out Momo, as both Ida and Momo are pretty beaten up by this point, as he gets there and helps out Momo, as White Deku uses his controlling beams and hits Ida. As Ida turns white, as now he's under his control, as Deku tells Ida to sit by the wall, as he of course does. And Deku and Momo go ahead and go touch the wall. Not touch the wall, touch the bomb. and defuse it by cutting one of the Pacific wires. And All Might comes onto comm saying Hero Team wins. Now, Deku uses Ida and tells him to go pick up Uraraka, and Momo, can you pick up Deku? I mean, not Deku, Bakugo. Which she's okay by, but not a fan of. Because she hates him too for doing that. So yeah, Deku and Momo get along after the Heroes vs. Villains. As how long is this actually? 20 minutes? I'll make this even longer, I don't care. Alright, here we go, man. Yeah, so USJ and UA Sports Festival are going to be like the two-part things I'm going to do in this, and then I'll move on to even more. So, yeah. So 3 days pass, which should be a Saturday, actually. No, a Friday. And it's going to be USJ. Which I know is, like, very early, but still, I don't care. And this time they're going to bring... Oh, my bad. This time they're going to bring 2 Nomus. Because I think I did the USJ, but I don't know. And if I didn't, then they brought 2 Nomus this time. And they also... No, I don't want to say that. That's not good. So, it's going to be... So, on a Friday, which is Pink's Day. So, of course, Izuku comes in, and he's pink. And they've seen the color change throughout the week. On Monday... No, on Sunday was... Yeah, on Monday was pink. On Tuesday it was white. Then on Wednesday it was pink, but on Thursday it was white, and now it's pink on Friday. Now, they've seen it changed and see like a whiter looking pink, like a lot lighter pink, come out sometimes just to, pull out, like, make everyone better, but they feel like they're not talking to the same person every time, which they're not. And, yeah. Izuku, of course, gets on the bus like this. They're heading to the USJ. They get on, they go to the USJ, and the door happens. They get inside. There's Sierra 13, explains what she does. And then Kirishima. Oh, it seems they have, Well, actually, no, they've already been through this, so no. Kirishima looked downstairs as a portal opened, saying, Eraser, or Mr. Aizawa, the villains are back this time. As Mr. Aizawa looked down and see that the villains are coming in a second time, as this time they actually call for backup, which it will take them 30 minutes to get there. And the kids are teleported, the students are teleported to different areas this time. Well, yeah, different areas. And Deku is in the forest alone this time, because he was dropped into a separate portal. As most of the villains surround him, because he was difficult last time. So yeah. As Deku now noticing that this is going to be a lot harder fight, he asks Pink to take control for a little bit while he fights the villains, which she happily obliges. And he does turn into a lighter pink this time, being like a real light pink, like cotton candy pink. So, Izuku does go ahead and summons his staff and grows, so if it's the in-between, so if it's in between that 20 and that, so I'm gonna say 60. He grows to 60 feet, being freaking huge, yes, but he can regulate his size. Which they all see this boy, very light pink, with a scythe, bigger than everyone, as he slashes through like multiple villains. And I'm saying he put like a garter on the scythe to not kill. And it can kill if need to, but he doesn't like to. Which the pink and white diamond are like why they're enemies. Kill them. So Deku goes ahead and hits a fat I'm gonna kill you guys. Well, not kill you guys, knock you guys out, which really hurt everyone in that type of thing. Not everyone, more like the villains around him. As Shigaraki tells the two Nomus to go kill that kid, as Izuku shrinks back down to his 7'10", as the two Nomus rush him, as they go in for a punch, but it's instantly blocked by two shields. One being an in-between white and pink shield, which is like freaking strong. It has the reflected properties of reflecting like lasers and bullets, but it's also the pink properties of also absorbing the bullets and stuff, which is really good. And so they keep on punching at it, and it doesn't break. As Izuku just uses the scythe and cuts off the two heads of the Nomus, as he stabs through both of them, killing them. And Shigaraki is looking at this like, oh, just like, this is unfair. This is so unfair. Like, you'll pay. While trying to run at Izuku, as Izuku bluntly just goes and hits Shigaraki with the back of the scythe. Not like where the hilt, not the hilt, but like the back of the side where there's like no blade, which instantly hurts him, making him bleed from the head as Kirigiri teleports them out. And yes, that was super easy. I think I can go in for like another bit, so. Oh, well, I'm gonna. I hope nothing was seen there. I don't know which one I like better. I really like this one. But yeah, still, none of these are mine. Go see the original content, please. The comics are really good. The comic is really good, I promise. It's perfect. So yeah, Zuko does have to go to the UA Sports Festival. And this time, yeah. Or no, that was right after UJ. So yeah, this is going to be the sports festival because I don't think I did the sports festival. So yeah, in the race, he wins. Like, he can run at supersonic speeds, which is easy. And if I'm going off of this, that would be 2 weeks later. I'm just gonna say it was on a freaking Thursday because I want White Diamond to have control because she also has super speed, but she can also fly. And she would just like fly across like get everything and just be over and done with. As Izuku would of course be having the 1 million headband, as all the teams would be like not trying to join him, and Momo would be like the only one that would try to join him, which he kindly said yes to. And it's just gonna be Momo and Izuku on one team, as they're like, you should have more people, as he says I can go ahead and make sure they don't get our headband no matter what, even if it's only two people. As Midnight's like, okay, as the timer starts and they all rush at Izuku, as he just picks up Momo and starts flying. Right now they are 10 feet above the ground, as they're all basically trying to jump and get him, as he would go up to 30 feet, being a bit higher now. As Abakugo would try to use his explosions to get up there, as he's instantly blocked by a white shield, reflecting his explosions back at him. With this, the timer runs out, and Izuku and Momo win. Then it is the one-on-one battles. It's Shinso versus Izuku. Shinso tries to take over, like tries to talk at Izuku, trying to make him follow under mind control. As Izuku would go ahead and well, not Shinso, yeah, Shinso. But it wouldn't be just Shinso, it will be the whole thing of Class 1B. Which they're fine by, so everyone's trying to like guard up against Izuku as Momo would copy Shinso's ability and starts talking smack to Izuku as the front line, of course, is being defeated very easily. No, not easily, it's pretty hard, but it's being taken down. As something as Monoma says, saying that Momo girl, she seems nice. Why don't if I take her? I can just use my mind control and make her do whatever I please. And I promise you, we'll have tons of fun. Now everyone's hearing this shit. And they're like, nah, chief. That's a bit crossing. So Izuku does the only thing he knows how to do. Summons a scythe, takes the guard off of that crap, and starts going through the students like a raging berserker as each person is getting cut and slashed. And I'm talking like 4 inches of just cut. And that thing's deep. As he gets the Momo and just hits the living daylights out of him. I'm talking, he looks like he's messed up. He has 5 broken ribs, 2 broken legs. Both his legs are broken, a broken arm, and his jaw's cracked. And everyone's like just in shock from what he just said. Now, Monoma isn't expelled, but he is giving he is suspended for 2 weeks. Now, with this, Izuku would, of course, start dating. He would ask Momo out onto a date. Oh yeah, I haven't did the rest. So yeah, Izuku just won. That's it. I don't even want to go into the rest. Izuku won. If I try to go against Shinso, White would just literally grow like even bigger than him and just hit him with a staff. Boom, done. Same thing with Bakugo, because Bakugo is just a pest and we just made them walk out. Really, either way, it would have been easy. With Pink, it would still be easy because of the massive whale. As, of course, Izuku would ask Momo on the date, and she would say yes, as their date would go amazing at a cat cafe. And it wasn't really that good. It was good, and they had lots of fun. They would hit an arcade, and Izuku would be paying for everything because of his job. He would be a jeweler, like a really good jeweler, to make like really good diamonds and other gems. And he can make them just from the palm of his hands. He can make rubies by crushing up, I'm going to say, stone. Sapphires are from, I'm going to say, copper. Jaspers are made from, I'm going to say, aluminum. And he can make pure diamonds out of out of obsidian. Yeah, so yeah, it's really good. And he can even make them the shapes they want it to be. Heck, and if he has enough of the thing, he can make it as big as he needs to. So he makes it like a really good price. I'm talking each day, if he sells one thing, it's gonna earn him like half of how much that's sold for. So actually, because he's making some of them, so yeah, it's gonna be like half. So yeah, it's gonna be like 500 if it's $1,000 one, and yeah, it's half like everything that it's there. So yeah, Deku would be like really good and have like expertise and stuff like that, getting a lot of money each year. Each month he would earn, I'm gonna say, between 500,000 and 250. No, that's a bit too much. I'm gonna say between. So if I'm gonna estimate how much the cost is into like US dollars, I'm gonna say 25,000 and 50,000. That's estimated per month. Each year it's between like a million or 1,500,000, which is a lot because he even sells them to like either museums if how big they are or expert jewelers that which and each one's like more is just real. None of them are fake. Now, can they be also made out of stone? Yes. The best ones are made out of stone. So the best rubies are made out of stone. Like everything is like made out of stone. And it doesn't matter what stone it is. But obsidian's the best for diamonds. While the rest are best for either like their own separate stone, but still normal stone is good. I probably need to get me a drink. So yeah. Azuka pays for everything. Even buying her a very expensive necklace. I'm gonna say it was between 1 and 2 million, which was a lot, but it was worth the price. And Momo really was surprised that he even had the money to get her something like that. Usually she pays, but this time she's the one being treated like an actual girl or woman. And their bond starts to grow. As next is going to be either Stan arc or whatever arc I want to make next. And I can make my own up if I want to. I don't care. So yeah, this is me signing off. Like, subscribe. Oh yeah, well actually, yeah, I'm gonna be making a video, probably not tonight because it's already getting really late and I really need some sleep for tomorrow. But I'll tell you guys like what the next what if is, and I love doing this for people. Instead of like making them guess or whatever, and if you guys want me to make a Discord server, I can. And I will put it out on the next video if you want me to. So I will put out a post for if you guys want me to make a server, yes or no. And the next what if, and you guys can make me what is it? I guess what are they called when you put on a video wall portraits or whatever? Basically the pictures I use on mine, but I'll use it on in my videos, and I'll credit you guys. Like I'll credit you guys for sending me either pictures or whatever, and I'll look at the pictures and stuff like that. Now, my personal picture thing, I just don't like. I just like it, but I'll really need to make me a symbol to notify that's me. So yeah, this will me be signing off. Bye.